Alright, so this topic that I'm about to talk about, I've never I've never talked about this before on my channel, what I'm about to share, so this is gonna be new to the majority of the people who watch my videos. But I've noticed that the longer I go on semen retention, the more my dreams get pretty deep. They've always been pretty deep, they've always been pretty interesting, but I started noticing like a lot of sleep paralysis. And I've been on and off my semen retention journey for years. um, Ever since I was 17 I first came across it. So since I was 17, I'm currently 22 now, but I've been on semen retention. My longest streak is about a year, but ever since 17, I just, fluctuate from like 3 months to 6 months to 8 months, and then that's kind of how it fluctuates for me. But um, I started noticing that I've been having sleep paralysis more often, which is kind of interesting. And this last dream that I had really stuck with me. And I have a lot of dreams, and I don't really talk about my dreams, um, you know, because a lot of times I just forget them. They'll be interesting, and I sometimes think they have a message, but like a lot of times I never really paid too much attention to them. But this one that I've had was really interesting because a lot of times when people have sleep paralysis, they they say they see someone. I've never had this, but I could sense that there's somebody in the room. That's the interesting part. Like I could sense that there's a presence next to me, and I could see my room. I could see. It feels like you're awake. It's interesting. I'm sure most people watching this have had sleep paralysis, but the weird thing is when I had this sleep paralysis, there was like a voice, not like an actual voice, but a voice in my head telling me to let my guard down and to relapse. That it was okay, just relapse, let go, enjoy yourself. Like I'm having a voice tell me this, and I'm having another voice tell me at the same time, like don't listen to that. And it was really interesting. It kind of, it's been like 2 weeks since this dream happened, like 2 or 3 weeks, but I've been thinking about it a lot because it just, I feel like there's like they always talk about how there's like a spiritual war going on. There's spiritual battles going on that we cannot see, you know. And I feel like that is true. I'm starting to believe it more because when I start having dreams like this, it just makes me feel like, why is this going on? Why is this happening? You know, um, because there definitely is a war on men. There's definitely like pornography and all of this, and men like they want men weak. They want men feminine. They want men to ejaculate often. This is why you see, like pornography is so normalized in society, you know. um, and so it's just there's definitely like that type of war going on in terms of with with us men. They just want us weak, but there's also probably like a spiritual war going on that we can't see, because those types of dreams to me, they just, it was very, it's calling me off guard. And the thing is too, is when I had that dream, I could sense that there was like a presence in my room. Like I could sense that there was someone near me. Like there was a shadow. I couldn't really see. Like I said, I've never been able to actually see like a figure in sleep paralysis, but I could sense that there's a presence around me, and it doesn't seem like a good presence. So it's always very interesting. But that dream has stuck with me, man. It's still been like 2 weeks, and I think about it often, because I feel like there's a deeper meaning to it. There's more of a spiritual meaning to it. Um, but but yeah, it's just crazy how normalized, pornography and all this stuff is in society. Nowadays they have studies that say ejaculating frequently is good for you. I don't know if there's, I just can't imagine in my head that people actually believe that to be true. I just can't. Like for some reason I cannot. But